If you're working, studying, training, and trying to hold down a life outside rugby, you don't need another demand on your time like an hour plus at the gym for 4+ days per week. But strength and conditioning obviously matters. It builds you into a strong, explosive, robust player that has an extra edge on the field. The problem is that these time poor rugby players either skip it entirely or try to cram it in an unrealistic 90+ minute session that leaves them absolutely cooked for the rest of the week and putting it off until the following week or week after, or the year after maybe. There's a better way. I'm going to show you exactly how to structure your gym training when time is limited and how to make it actually work for strength, power, and size gains for your rugby. This is my 2 by 30 minute session per week framework. That is the bare minimum you're going to need to keep improving your rugby strength and conditioning. Start with 2 to 3 mobilizers or primers. Keep it dynamic. Don't waste time on a load of banded activation and 10 minutes on the bike scrolling through reels. This should take no more than 2 or 3 minutes. Do 1 to 2 build-up sets on your main lift to warm up for that movement. For example, if you're benching, do a set on the bar, add some weight, and do another prep set. Then go into your working sets. You've got about 15 minutes to do this. Get as many quality sets as you can with adequate rest between, and make sure they are at intensity. This is your priority. And this is where the magic happens for your force producing improvements. Do not waste time scrolling on your phone in between sets. Do something useful like a superset or a mobilizer, or just breathe and recover. Once your main lifts are done, pack away your weights and use the remaining time for a superset or a tri-set. Pick 2 or 3 assistance movements. For example, you may want to do an upper body, lower body, and core circuit to cover all bases. Rotate through as many rounds as your time allows. Even 2 or 3 sets can help with your size and robustness. And then you can leave. That's a full session, hitting your key strength plus assistance work in 30 minutes. Let's go into a little bit more detail now using some examples. So your session 1 example, this could be a lower body focus, and we're going to use the lower body squat pattern. Here we could use a barbell front or a barbell back squat. For our strength, we're going to work in the 3 to 6 rep range with heavy loads. If you're in season and you want to focus more on power, you could modify the lift to something like a box squat or maybe an Olympic lift variation and lower the intensity slightly and move the weight with more speed. For assistance, you could hit 6 to 15 reps per set with shorter rests for the chosen exercises. Again, depending on the goal. Running with my tricep example earlier, you could do an upper body assistance lift, which could be a chin up, a lower body, which may be a single leg Romanian deadlift, and a core exercise. This could be a suitcase carry. A very basic circuit that covers the necessary movements needed. For session 2, we're going to just switch over the movement patterns for session 1. So we're aiming for an upper body strength lift this time, such as a barbell or a dumbbell bench press. Again, if you're aiming for more explosive work, this could be changed to a floor press or maybe a banded bench press. For your assistance circuit, you're going for a Bulgarian split squat, you're going for an upper body single arm dumbbell row, and maybe you want to target some extra hamstring or calf strength. So you could do a Nordic hamstring curl or a calf raise machine. It's completely up to you where you feel you need to focus. But there you go. I've just given you your 2 sessions to go with if this is up your street. So make sure you save the video. And also, if you want the program done for you, make sure you check out the link in the description and get your free 28-day coaching program for your gym sessions and all the rest too. So why does this actually work? Well, this format works because it cuts through the potential time-wasting things that you simply can't afford to include. It focuses your effort where it really matters, building maximum strength and power on your main movements and adding size and armor through your assistance exercises. And it fits into your life, which means you'll actually stick to it. And consistency over time, well, that's how real gains are made across a season. One thing you must do if you are following this format is to train and play rugby with your team. That is where the real work matters most. So if time's been your excuse for not training for your rugby improvement, well, you've just lost it. Try this 30-minute format on your next gym session and see if it works. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things consistently. And again, if you want this all laid out for you in a fully comprehensive rugby program by an experienced coach, then get stuck in via the link in the description.